Well, I've been racing through the world of Hot Wheels City, and I've been having a pretty decent time. There's a lot going on here, but yet still kept relatively simple for the younger audience, allowing people to get in there who are fans of Hot Wheels to get back once again with Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. This has been a cool game. I've been in there for quite some time, and overall there is a quirky little story that kind of sets up the premise of what is going on in Hot Wheels City because, well, the professor has unleashed 5 creatures that takes over these biomes that you'll go free them from, have a boss fight, which is kind of a unique spin on a Hot Wheels game. I thought it was kind of neat to see this actual boss fight happen. It's pretty simple at the end of the day. It's not that hard to figure out what to do. You just take out these targets as you race as quickly as possible before you get overthrown by the creature that has been released. You play as 2 characters, Darla and Robert. The biggest problem is these 2 characters that set up the story aren't actually in the vehicle that you're racing. Whether it's a car, a motorcycle, anything, they're just not to be found. It's just an empty vehicle. That's kind of heartbreaking. Besides the fact that we see Darla and Robert set up our story with the professor, I found the story pretty charming. I thought the art style is very cool. It's very welcoming to get into. This is a great family fun game. And if you're just a fan of Hot Wheels like I am, this is cool. The fact that I actually designed one of my own Hot Wheels that my kids have, which I thought was pretty sick. That was fun. That was cool to see that particular vehicle, the toaster, was actually there. And I went in, customized it, made it my own color, made it to match the Hot Wheels that I currently have. And I thought, wow, this is really cool. The attention to detail by Milestone to get in on this game, to bring Hot Wheels back. Once again, after wrapping up the first one, I kind of wondered if we get a sequel. Sure enough, here we are. Have they elevated it to the next level? I don't really think so. I think it's more just, here's another Hot Wheels game. But there's nothing wrong with that either. Don't fix what ain't broken. There are some new game modes, things to do like that, and kind of spice up the game for the sequel. But at the end of the day, it is just more racing, right? You have these little worlds that you want to go free from the creatures, then set up different areas that you can unlock to then go to the creator mode if you're into the creation side of it, because you can, well, make your own track. And I think this is where the longevity of the game will shine over time as the community starts developing their own tracks. For me, not really my style, not my thing. I jumped in quickly, but well, I was reminded why I don't do this and bounced out. But somebody is going to make tracks, so hopefully you can keep that alive. The big highlight for me was going in and upgrading the skill tree when it came to customizing your vehicles. That was kind of cool. I didn't expect the skill tree to be in there to upgrade some of your cars. Now granted, each little skill comes with a perk, but it also comes with a downside. Yeah, so you got to really kind of pick and choose, kind of form the style that's really going to fit your play style when it comes to racing the streets in the city. There is an online component to the game when it comes to racing, which was always a nice feature. However, I was not able to test it out because we have the codes early. There isn't anybody to race against. So I was kind of just hoping for the best, and maybe somebody was online, but there really wasn't. So I was kind of left to my own devices and, well, went solo. There is a split screen feature as well, so there is something for a little bit of couch co-op if you're looking for that side of it. So hopefully the community is there. I think that's what's going to keep this alive. After you wrap up the campaign in about 9 to 10 hours, depending on how quickly you're able to get through some of these races, it really comes down to the online features, right? How much further will this keep the game alive? Time will tell. However, the game does come in at $49.99 US, which makes it a little steep over here in the world of Canada because I think it's a little too expensive. I would have liked to seen a smaller price, being a maybe $50 game Canadian. I think that would have been the sweet spot. For me, it's just a little overpriced. At the end of the day though, Hot Wheels was a ton of fun to get back into. It's nice, it's charming, personality is there with the characters, cool art style, and again, it's just a ton of fun. This is Hot Wheels. Who doesn't like Hot Wheels? Overall, for me, I'm wrapping this up with an 8. It's a solid game, and if you're into it, you might as well check it out because you're going to be there for a good time.